Well, greetings, Jeff Shore here, and today we're going to do something we haven't done in a little while in the 5-minute sales training. We're going to begin a video series. Over the next 8 weeks, I want to talk to you about prospecting. Now, that might not be something that you had to be particularly adept at when the market was red hot, but in normal and certainly in tough markets, that subject is absolutely critical. Now, as it turns out, I'm taking a little time off for my wife and I to go on a vacation here for a little while, and then I will be in full-blown writing mode for just a short spell. But I've previously recorded this series. I'm going to be delivering it per usual every Saturday morning. Ready to get started? Let's dive into the 8 mindsets of top sales prospectors, starting with this: plan for your success in advance. You know, prospecting is one of those interesting things about sales because it is one of those make or break activities. There are a lot of salespeople who are going to find prospecting really uncomfortable. And because they find it uncomfortable, they're not going to do it. You know what that means, of course. It's the opportunity to stand out. We always stand out when we embrace the discomforts and do things that other people are just not willing to do.
I'm not doing that. That's I'm not doing it.
You see, great salespeople see prospecting as a way to stand apart. And so what do? They embrace that discomfort and they run right through it. I'm going to suggest to you that one of the problems that a lot of salespeople have, whether it be prospecting or anything else, is that they get stuck in the mind before they get stuck anywhere else. Oh, it's uncomfortable, and because it's uncomfortable, I'm going to think of about 1,000 things that I could be doing other than prospecting.
I have a million things that I have to do.
But I want to give you a tip, and this is one of those tips that super productive people follow, that super productive people have down, that 6-figure salespeople have understood. And that is that you need to plan for the discomfort and decide in advance how you will respond. See, a lot of times you're going to have your prospecting calls that you're supposed to make, right? So what do? Oh, I don't want to make those, so I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this paperwork over here, I'm going to check the computer and this over here. Pretty soon it gets to the end of the day, you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. Now you've invested all this mental energy in fighting it off, in procrastinating, it's nagging at you. And then what's happened? At a point in the day where your energy is gone, now you don't want to do it at all. I want to suggest to you that the best time to think about prospecting is before you have to think about prospecting. So if you know that today you're going to have a prospecting time, I want to recommend to you that you set it in your calendar. You set a very specific time, earlier in the day is better, and decide in advance how you will respond when the voice in your head says, nah, you don't want to do this.
You don't want to do this, man.
All right, that voice in your head will always give you 1,000 reasons why you shouldn't do it. But super successful salespeople, 6-figure salespeople look at it and they go, when that voice speaks and says, don't do it, that's the voice that everybody else is going to listen to, but I will not. I will use that as a leverage point to lean into the discomfort and do it anyway. Now, here's the science behind that. Your brain is designed to do one thing above everything else, and that's to keep you alive. So when it senses a threat, it sends a signal to the rest of you that says, run away. Well, the problem is that our brains oftentimes look at discomfort and see it as a threat. And again, that run signal kicks in. If I wait to decide how I'm going to handle that prospecting time that shows up on my calendar until it shows up, what's going to happen? I'm going to feel uncomfortable, and then I'm going to go, I don't want to do this, and the brain's going to say, just run away. Run away! But if I decide before it's time to prospect, what's going to happen? I can make that decision out of the logical side of my brain, not the emotional side. Remember, the emotional side will say, don't do it, find an excuse, run away. But the logical side that we plan for in advance will say, if I lean into that discomfort before I'm faced with it, if I make that decision in advance to lean into that discomfort, to do it anyway, then my logical brain will say, this is the opportunity to stand apart where other salespeople are going to back away. This is a mental game, my friends, and great salespeople understand that if you can win the mental game, the technique side is the easy part. What we want to do here is make a decision for success. We want to make a decision in advance to lean into our discomfort. And you know what happens when you lean into discomfort and you keep leaning? Pretty soon, you bust right through your discomfort. And then you know where you'll be? You'll be in uncharted territory because everybody else is on the other side of the discomfort wall. Embrace the discomfort of prospecting. It's the number one secret to becoming that six-figure sales professional. Hey, thanks for watching today's 5-Minute Sales Training. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you can never miss an episode. And if you wouldn't mind dropping us a like on it too, we really appreciate it. We'll continue with part 2 of our series next week. Until next time, learn more to earn more.